Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I go by the Blue Light Oracle, and today I just want to do a really quick message or a quick card read in regards to what kind of gem or essence of a gem that could help you in your life right now. Now, I'm not saying you go out and buy this, but maybe it inspires you to focus on these kind of energies of these gems. So this particular deck will just be using my crystal card deck. And today we've got 4 piles. I'm going to draw them on while we do the reading. So it's going to have timestamps. However, I'm going to do it as we go. So the first pile we've got here is air with communication, imagination, independent, and witty. We have fire with passionate creation, travel, and courage. We have water with emotional, intuition, psychic powers, and healing. And for pile 4, you've got earth, abundance, fertility, harvesting, logic. So feel free to take some time, have a look at the piles, see which one's calling to you. If you're unsure, you can always go by your sun, moon, or rising sign, astrological sign, if you want to pick that way. Otherwise, I'm going to shuffle now, and you can either watch that or you can go straight to your pile. Okay, so we're going to shuffle the cards now. So I'm going to do 2 cards for air, 2 cards for fire, and 2 for earth. So we're going to do air first. Okay. My intention for this one is mainly to just maybe give some insight. Like, it's not important that you go buy this gem now because you've seen it on this video. It's more giving you ideas of how or what you can say manifest or what you can think about to in your life, whatever little information you can glean from these cards. Not that one? Okay. All right. So these are the piles. Feel free to skip to your reading, otherwise I'll get straight into the readings. We're just going to leave them all out here. Okay, pile number 1. You have picked air with imagination, independent, and witty, and communication. Imagination was first, so very interesting. Maybe it's something you're thinking about, dreaming about. So you have fluorite with personal protection, getting organized, or a cloak, and cooperation. You also have rose quartz, unconditional love, romance, nourishing, and soothing. I feel like for some of you, pile number 1, it's about having the protection or understanding to work on something after something's happened. So I know that sounds wordy, but what I mean by that is an event's occurred, it's time to take care and look after yourself, soothe yourself, make sure you are protected because you've got personal protection, we've got unconditional love, being around the right people, communicating with the right people. And then going from there and doing what you want to do. So I feel like for you, Air, it's about self-care at the moment. It's about looking after yourself, making sure you are protected in a good environment, and then using your imagination and going from there, using your wits. However, the essence of these stones that have come out, rose quartz and fluorite, I feel like those are 2. You can use other stones or whatever you've got around you. You can even use stuff from outside. I've dug up rocks before and use those in protection or anything that I feel like I want to infuse into that particular stone. But if you are thinking about infusing something in, try using some oils because that will amplify the energy. So say if, for example, we're talking about romance, if you don't have a rose quartz, that's fine. Maybe there's something outside that you have or around your environment that you can collect and then use some oils or whatever you have, even just water, and have the intention to put that in there and then have that around you, and maybe that will help alleviate some of whatever you're going through or whatever's happening in your life right now. I feel like it's still like you've got that fun energy, so it's just bringing that back out, taking care of what you need to do, and then bringing that back out. So that is all I see for you, pile number one. Very interesting, very nice. It's like about self-care at the moment, it looks like, with you air signs, maybe if you chose it because of that. But if you just chose it because you like the information that was on the air card, then that is the message I see for you today. All right, pile number two. So you have picked fire with the information of passionate, creation, travel, and courage. Very interesting one. All right, let's have a look at what stones have come out for you. So you have onyx, seeing the future, responsibility, stamina, and self-mastery. Interesting. And your second one is ametrine, with spiritual guidance, angelic realms, clear stress, truths revealed. So what do I see for you, fire? Right now, I feel like it's a little bit of clearing. It's about getting some energy or removing some old negative self-talk, self-expression energy that's around, and asking even your angelic guides or someone like Michael to clear that. That'll help you see things clearly and then get back into your normal fiery energy, let's say, or just into your most creative self, back to who you are. Because I feel like with the onyx, talking about self mastery, maybe some of you are actually doing something interesting in your life, like something creative, whatever that means. Doesn't mean everyone finds it interesting, but it's interesting to you, specifically you. Maybe there's some old energy as well that does need to go, needs to even be burnt off, talking about fire, so you can get back into your real happy self. Seeing the future, I feel like maybe in the future some of you are going to travel, or you have a longing to go somewhere new, and that's why I'm seeing the onyx with the seeing the future, self-mastery. And so that is what I see in these cards for you. So like I always say, though, you don't have to go out and go, oh, okay, I'm going to go buy onyx, I'm going to go buy ametrine. Maybe you have some gems at home or stones at home that you can use, even around the house, something that's buried because it's been buried in the earth, and that gets all the energy, the knowledge that Gaia has. So you can use that, or you can use anything that you have around your property now, maybe out in the environment, or even something that you've already bought. Tap into those energies, make sure they're charged, they're cleansed, and then tap into those energies and yeah, get back into yourself. Get back to who you really are. Get back to what you're interested in, your passions, your true nature, let's say. And that's what I see for you, pile number two with fire. So thank you for watching. Feel free to continue watching all of them because this is kind of like a quick and also interesting read, kind of fun read. So feel free to continue. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so you have chose pile number three. You've chose water with emotional, intuition, psychic powers, and healing. Little fish there. Okay, so let's see what we have. Oh, okay, so we've got amber with harmony, home protection, calm, and attracts love. It's interesting because it's right below my amber. So I have some little amber here. This one unfortunately cracked, so I left half of it in New Zealand and took the other half. Okay, and we also have jet. So this talks about absorbing negative energy, grounding, financial balance, healing grief. Very interesting, because even the amber is something that feels very natural, very grounding. We're talking about the jet, very grounding. Maybe this is a time to ground, get out of your higher chakras, or if you've downloaded information, got some information, let's say that you're grounding so you can pull the information through all your chakras back up, however you want to do it or however it feels right to you. But this jet, such a dark crystal or dark stone. So I do feel like this is a time for feeling your emotions, feeling what you need to, staying grounded while you do that so that you can truly express what you need to get out, release what you need to get out. Home protection is coming up a lot too, just for me while I'm looking at this. So maybe there is something where you need to move on from, or you're going through an interesting time that was unexpected in your life right now. And so maybe it's good, maybe it's not so good, but it's something that you need to process and feel and then release. And so you can get back into your kind of mellow, chill vibes, back to like a harmonious state, let's say, back to trying to be balanced. So, like I always say, though, that is what I see with these cards. But like what I always say, make sure that you're looking after yourself with this, because I do feel like there's, for some of you, healing grief is just coming up again and again. And we've got water, so there's a lot of emotion in that. I do feel like the essence of these particular gems, even though amber's not really a stone, but this kind of object can be really helpful. However, I don't say that you need to go out and buy these. This is more of just like an essence of this. You can infuse, say, harmony, or you can infuse, let's say, absorbs negative energy into a rock that you find outside, something that's buried, something that you find out in nature. So if you're out on a field or if you're out in a forest and you come across something that, you know, it attracts your eye, you can always use those to infuse these kind of meanings into them, and then have them around your house where you don't have to go spend money on something. So we've just had a new moon, so things outside could be pretty charged up. You can just wash them, cleanse them, and then put your intentions in those stones and then go from there. But otherwise, that's what I see for you, Water. Thank you very much for being here. Feel free to follow and subscribe. Otherwise, continue watching this video. We're going to Earth next. And yeah, take care of yourself. Hi, pile number 4. So you've picked Earth, which has the notes of abundance, fertility, harvesting, and logic. All right, let's see what gems you got. Oh, interesting. Same color. So you got smoky quartz, dispels negative energy, home protection, earth connection, achieving career success. Interesting. And you also have citrine. Very interesting, talking about achieving career success. So citrine has wealth, enhanced career prospects, self-esteem, and manifestation. So this looks like you are trying to manifest something, trying to improve, working towards something logical. But we're talking about the earth, talking about abundance, talking about achieving career success, and then we have wealth, enhanced career prospects. It looks like this earth is all about work. And also the last moon phase was in Taurus as well. So very interesting. That's normally talking about stability, right? And we've got home protection here. We've got earth connection there. We've got the earth above the smoky quartz. And then we've got self-esteem and wealth. Career is coming through all of this logical. So it looks like it's going into you, out of your emotions and into your practicality with this reading, pile number 4. It's more about what do you want to manifest in your life? What are you working towards? Focusing on that at the moment looks like something for you. And these stones, citrine and smoky quartz, can help with that. However, you don't need to buy that. Especially with earth, I feel like maybe if you go outside and dig up something, or even if something's just lying bare on the ground that attracts your eye, like a stone or something like that, you can pick it up, wash off the earth off that, and then put your intention. So you can grab something outside, something earthy that's already there. We've just had a new moon, so things are charged as well that are outside. Wash it, cleanse any negative energy off it, and then put your intentions, and you can even infuse abundance or achieving career success or self-esteem or whatever you want to in that, and then keep that around with you. If you do have smoky quartz or citrine, maybe it's a time to cleanse those. Make sure the intentions are still in there. But otherwise, it looks like something good in your career might come from this, because these are very specific career kind of messages in these cards. And also we're talking about earth that you've picked with abundance. So it could be like a very good home kind of environment. improving that or improving that with finances, something material. Definitely not a bad thing. It looks like a great message is coming through for you if you're picked Earth. And so that's what I see for you, pile number 4. So thank you for watching, everyone. If you stayed around for all of it, it's just a quick video. I really appreciate it. Feel free to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.